Hello there, welcome back to the Ogre Dog Git Reacts, Reviews and Off Times Reminiscences. Today we're doing Downfall of Noor, something that I've been meaning to do for some time. Now, long ago I gave up any intention of doing first time reactions, first time hearing type thing, because there's no point with me. I don't act surprised when I hear something that's unexpected. I don't gurn when something takes me unawares, and I don't shed a tear when I'm moved to the degree that would make me shed a tear. So there's no point in me going through the pretense of a first time reaction, so I may as well, and I always do, listen to a song one or two times before before I do a review. They are reactions still, they're just not first time reactions, although it depends on how many times I've listened to it. It does head more into review territory. What are you talking about, Matt? Get on with it. Yes, well, some artists take longer to sink in than others, and this is the case here. The reason it's taken me so long, really, since buying this album to get around to doing a review of it, is mainly it's took a while for the songs to sink in. And the thing with me is I don't listen to artists again and again and again very often, because there's that much music I listen to and new music I buy that there isn't the time. And so it's taken a while for this for me to register all the nuances, and I don't think I have yet. I probably will notice more today, because I never really listen to music in isolation. Occasionally, yes, but there's always something else going off at the same time 90% of the time. But anyway, this is a long enough track for me to be waffling before it, so we'll listen to it and I can spout bollocks as we go along. So when this first came out, I highlighted it to anybody that was listening, very many, and quite a few people really couldn't get into it, because on other tracks on this album it takes a while for them to go from the ambient into the metal. So you do need a little bit of patience, and if you have, then you are delighted with the reward that comes from it. On this particular track you don't have to wait too long, but on others you do have to wait a bit, and so I perfectly respect their point of view in so far as the lack of immediacy at times on this, but it's one of those albums that I liked from the beginning, but I knew what to expect. But for me, the reward comes in a cornucopia of delight when you embrace it all, and you fully au fait with what there is on this album. And one of the things that delights me the most are the drums. I mean, they're by no way isolated in what delights me, but that dull thumpiness of these particular drums is my favourite sort of drumming, really. Slightly chaotic. You would, I suppose, you I wouldn't say you'd call it amateurish, but it's sort of one of those hanging off a precipice drummings where you expect it all to fall apart at any time, and I just love that sort of drumming. Can't get enough of it. My sort of half-hearted prediction that I would pick up for annoyance on listening to this properly, if you will, is coming to pass, and there are subtleties I'm noticing now which I may not have noticed before. Melodies that it's almost as if we're in some sort of liminal, or they are in some sort of liminal space, and we're observing it from one side or the other. And fortunately, we are on this occasion listening from the side that's more supportive of life, shall we say. But the drumming is perhaps the only emphatic instrumentation on this album. The rest of it is seen through, or listened to through a veil, if you will. Guitars that could be, shredding your ears off aren't. They are still assailing you, but they are in a sort of counterintuitively digging deeper through not being as much to the forefront, and those melodies are sometimes hard to detect, but all the more rewarding when you know, I suppose it's, I've never fished, I never think I ever will fish, because it's not something that appeals to me for a number of reasons, but finding the melodies on this must be akin to fisher folk, catching the elusive pike that normally never comes out of the reeds. When you find the melodies in this, and I imagine you feel no less greater reward for it. Over the years, for whatever reason, I've not come to love, but come to appreciate the contrast of absolutely battering music when the momentum subdues and the pace abruptly comes to a halt, and calmer. It's if you fell off a cliff and survived and now wander through a wildflower meadow, at some point hopefully get swept away and go over a waterfall, which will happen on this song, I assure you. But at the moment we're in that wildflower meadow in a serene setting, and over the years I've become more appreciative of songs that do that sort of thing, even when those more sedate passages drag on a wee bit, and again that matters. What matters most with those is how it's done, and some people do a far better job of it than others. who they may be depends on your taste in music, but for me, Downfall do that particularly well, and they know just how long those passages should last, I think, without them becoming tedious, I suppose. Yeah. I was going to say it's surprising, but it's not surprising how the most simple of motifs can be so heartfelt. The guitar tone here really gets to you, and that's not something that's exclusive to black metal, metal, or any particular genre at all. It works in all manner of genres. In fact, it's one of my favourite types of motif, really. Heroes by David Bowie has Robert Fripp doing a extended drone, really, of guitar sound throughout it, and it's the only reason I like that song at all. But you know, you'll have heard it in other songs, I'm sure. I certainly have. Not that I can recall them. Which, even if I can recall the song, I probably wouldn't be able to recall the name of it by and large. But yes, so I'm sure I'm not telling you a secret when I say that this is all building to some more brutal magnificentness. Not is it brutal? Depends what you call the term brutal. Brutal gets used in all manner of ways in metal music. So I retract brutal, but I will substitute it for glorious melee. We're going into a glorious melee soon, so we're building to it, and that is part of the joy of this sort of music. particularly when you know what's coming, the anticipation being built, and then the reward given when it all comes a clattering in again. Didn't want to interrupt this bit. It is glorious, but I shall, if I don't stop it now, I'll turn all of the quiver and basically I'll deconstitute in front of you through the sheer ecstasy of the listening. But anyway, the point I wanted to make is I absolutely love the drumming here. It's as if the drummer, I don't know if it's this is machine or human, but regardless, it sounds as if while they're blasting away, someone's tasering them. There's even as fast as the drums are, there's a staccato interruption to it that makes it almost random, and some fantastic rollings going in there as well. And it is that sort of repetitiveness, even though it's such a 1,000 mile jerkiness, 1,000 miles an hour jerkiness. It is tranceworthy. It does send you to places. As I say, my bones, brittle as they may be, will liquefy if I listen to this all in one go, and I'll just be a puddle on the floor, which may be preferable to listening to me talk bollocks about all this, but that is nonetheless the effect it has on me. Anyway, enough of that, let's let it run to the end. So there you go. It's a good job I'm wearing headphones, because my ears are in such an exalted state at the moment that were I not to be wearing these headphones, they would have flown off my skull and gone cavorting up into the stratosphere in such joy and ecstasy that I would probably remain without somewhere to hang my spectacles for the rest of my life. Anyway, there's nothing more I can say about this other than that. Oh dear. This is the place to be. Clicky bollocks, catch you next time. Cheerio.